It's time. All right, happy Friday, everybody, and welcome back to SFS Gaming, where we are streaming for Sammy, and we continue with Expedition 33. We're taking on AXONS, and then we've got one left. Cyrene. And then, I don't know, maybe we'll get nuts and go check out Renoir's Giraffes. Maybe we'll go just keep pushing on with the story. It's hard to say. We'll go with the flow. But hello, Hap, my buddy. How you doing? Yeah, no, everybody's late today. Nobody's coming to play. It's fine. Hello, Batman, my brother. Oh, sweet. Nice, Hap. You're almost there, buddy. It's a very slow leveling game, but you're almost there. I wish I could gift you one of those time heists to get you caught up a little bit earlier, but that's not something that game is allowed for. Although I am going to be doing a stream for Marvel Strike Force this afternoon, going through the Quasar Red Star event and the Harbinger event, because some folks have been. I've been completing it very regularly, and some folks want to see.
But something weird's going on. Everyone's been swept up in strange emotions.
Well, Batman, your dream might be a prophecy, buddy, because I'll tell you, I did go through and update the game and got all logged in on the account that I was testing the new player experience on. So it's about a 2.2 million. I'm almost ready to unlock Starkiller. I'm working towards Jabba on it. Like it's in a decent place. I mean, it might happen. It might happen. I haven't decided yet or not. I might. I got it fired back up again a couple of days ago. I haven't been back on since then, but I did get it fired up again. I know, like, I know there's like a new episode or whatever they're called now, starting next week.
She's waiting at the end of this tunnel.
So I figured to give myself a few days to think about it.
She's even grander than I thought.
Yune, you're okay, right?
I swear I've seen this dance before.
Alright, I got ads playing on Twitch, so, well, what if he wants it back, Batman? I mean, what if he wants it back? Okay, so now Twitch ads are done. I don't know that this boss is going to be a thing because, I mean, frankly, we haven't really run into anything that has been. But just to be safe, I need to deactivate something. Maybe warming up. I need to free up 10 points. Well, 9 points to turn. I want to turn anti-charm on the whole party because this boss uses charm, and charm is a giant pain in the ass when you start killing your own party. Actually, I can turn off for him. I can turn off Greater Powerful just for this fight. And then slap on anti-charm, and then we've got... Oh, and here, for her, it's easy. Let's turn off Augmented Aim, and then let's check out Mael. Mael is going to be a little more tricky, because she needs most of this stuff, although that we can get rid of. There we go, anti-charm. I think you'll be able to Sopper is kind of walked away from, I mean, he's hardcore into Galaxy Heroes, I think, again, but he walked away from Marvel Strike Force. He might just be taking a break in general. It's hard to say what's going on with Sopper. I saw him in Discord a few days ago, but so anyway, yeah, anti-charm turned on, so we're now protected. That I'm pretty sure that Picto is in this area. So if you snag it and then do the 4 battles, and it's 10 is expensive, but it's not horrible. So, well, Sopper shouldn't have been fighting Frederick Douglass. I mean, that's the lesson to be learned right there. All right, well, let's take this big old sumbitch on. Yeah, Verso ain't having none of this shit. All right, let's see if we can nuke her out.
Cut him down.
Dude, you should see these. I think they're wasps. I think they're carpenter wasps. We had a nest of them over by our lilac bush. One of them stung my wife twice before we, like, it got into her t-shirt and stung her on the back twice. Damn thing was, I mean, I don't know if this perspective does anything for you, but I mean, we're talking like 2.5, 3 inches. I mean, and like, huge, biggest fucking bee I've ever seen in my life. So I went full on scorched earth on that nest, and hopefully I got him. But yeah, dude, like, biggest damn bee I've ever, like, I could audibly hear it flying long before I saw it.
Your turn to shine.
I'm ready.
Ooh, 2 hours of sleep, man. I could do it for like a day, maybe, at this point in my life. When I was in my 20s, I would stay up for 36, 48 hours at a time, from time to time, because I'm crazy.
Diary.
Oh, I knew. Graxy, are porch pirates a thing in the UK? For a package like getting rammed, you probably have to sign for it, but are porch pirates a thing in the UK? And by porch pirates, I mean people who like to steal your packages off your front porch. Oh, the game, now the game music is loud? Okay, this is literally the volume settings we had yesterday. Teddy, stop it, buddy. Hap, is that better? Yeah, the sound was weird yesterday. Cool. All right, we got it. Yeah, see, delivery drivers here in the US, I mean, it probably varies from place to place and company to company, but like, I had a new debit card coming from my bank and I had it rushed. And they were like, okay, somebody has to be there to sign for it, blah, blah, blah. Somebody has to sign. So, you know, like I was keeping an eye on when they showed up, saw the FedEx guy pull up to my door and went out to meet him. And he handed it to him and goes, oh, there you go. And was just walking off. And I was like, they said I need to sign. And he's like, I don't need a signature. And it's like, it's a fucking debit card, bro. And he was just going to leave it on my porch. They'll often ignore signs, claim they didn't see signs, or do whatever. And then they take pictures. Now their little computer devices have cameras built in, so they can take pictures showing that the package is on the front step. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I think sometimes the encoder just freaks out.
What did you see this time? I don't know. Oh, a woman. It was. Why do I keep seeing things?
Yeah, OTP would be nice. That's not really an option I've seen. But like I said, yeah, half the time, even when the packages require signatures, or you leave a note saying, please don't leave this on the step, they're just like, well, we don't want to come back because, you know, they're busy. They are. I mean, Amazon alone in the United States, I think, keeps UPS and the post office hopping. I know the post office for sure because my mom was a postal carrier, and like, Christmas time rolls around and it's just insane. But yeah, they don't want to have to come back, so they'll leave the shit. Oh yeah, no, we don't really have anything like that. It's usually signature, at best. At best, it's usually signature. Okay, so that's both Axons dead. So now we can face the painters at the monolith, should we choose. Or we can go to Renoir's drafts. Or however SK. SK says it in a very fancy, formal way.
It's nothing. Just nerves.
Yeah, dude, GPUs are insanely expensive these days.
It's been a long road to get here.
Extra long for you, I imagine.
Teddy, go see your mom, buddy. I had you out already. And if you held on to number one until I sat down to stream, then that's on you. You gotta go talk to your mom if you need to go potty, okay? Go get your mom. Good boy. Okay.
You, on the other hand, seem quite relaxed.
That's true, too. The supply has gone down.
Do I?
You're not nervous?
Of course I am.
All right, Hap, how we doing, buddy?
We will do everything in our power. And either it will be enough, or it won't.
Okay, well, we should
So
be able to
calm about
dial it in
everything.
pretty good here. Lots of conversation going on now.
Is that a question?
An observation. Lune's intense and obsessed. Mael is nervous and eager, but you're calm.
Why is that strange? I guess Death and I, we've walked a long road together.
Boba has a question for me in War Chat. Okay, let me pull up the Discord. If I can grab my phone. There it is. Hopefully he tagged me.
I guess that's true for me too.
is a friend who will welcome
Yeah, I got it. I'm answering him. Sorry, I'll keep hitting the A button. Hap, are we dialed in now?
Friend's not the word I choose.
Life is easier when you think of death as a friend.
I might. It also could be like I might need
Is
to
it?
adjust the
Or are
audio
you just
settings
dressing
within
up
the
to
game
manage your
itself
fear?
too.
Does it matter? How you view things is up to you. Life continues either way.
Oh, what the hell did I? Oh, my headphones.
It's an interesting philosophy. For someone so young.
True. I'm not quite as old as you. Why don't you share some of the wisdom you've accumulated over your very long life?
Oh, how kind of you to acknowledge my wisdom. Can you, mention my wisdom to Minot?
Oh, actually, isn't Minoko even older? Eskie too. Perhaps I should up...
No, please do. You'll probably learn valuable things about Nevron feet and rocks. All I can offer is another story.
I'm not really in the mood for stories tonight.
Oh. And here I had prepared something truly dark and heart-wrenching.
Oh.
Save it for tomorrow. Let's do something else tonight.
Oh,
do you have in
Sayel,
mind?
you thirsty bitch.
That depends. How adventurous are you feeling?
You mean like hunt Nevrons? What?
I'm waiting for you to connect the dots.
Teddy, do you need to go potty? Do you need to go out? Go get your mom. Tell your mom you need to go out, buddy.
Oh, you mean, adventure.
Adventure.
You've been alone too long on this continent. When was...
Not counting Minoko. I'll admit it's been a while.
So?
Well, Grax, if the surge protector is the missing piece, at least it's a simple one.
Do you even need to ask? Well,
I'm kind of wondering if you have if you don't seduce her if you can seduce Lune. But this also seems like the only path to unlock her gradient attacks, so... But the game is also really freaking forgiving. So I suspect your relationship would deepen either way.
I can't believe we're this close.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ciel was right about you.
Oh. Actually, I should thank you. I wouldn't have got this far on my own.
Tomorrow comes.
You want to know how I know my wife doesn't pay attention to my stream? She's got it turned on. She's just got it turned down as I've been talking about needing the dog needing to go to the bathroom, and it's her turn to take him. And I texted her, no response. I've been saying it on stream, and she didn't get up to do it, and I just had to mute the mic and yell.
My fellow night owl.
And now she's annoyed at me for telling this story on stream. She's giving me dirty looks. She does have a smile on her
Night
face.
owl.
You never seem to sleep.
I sleep.
I prefer AMD anyways over NVIDIA, but that's just me.
I sleep enough.
What keeps you up?
But I also now
Doesn't
at
keep
this
me
point in my life just buy my stuff pre-built. So whatever deal
From
I
one
end up
insomniac
finding
to
is
another.
what I end up getting. So whatever's built into the damn thing is what I take. So
Sometimes I just can't turn off my mind. It's like I pick up a puzzle and I can't set it down until I solve it.
And what's your current puzzle?
The talking nevrons. The ones that seem to have personalities and thoughts and feelings. I'm trying to make sense of the things they said. I know there's an important piece of the puzzle there. We need to find and talk to more of them.
I've talked to a few. They mostly spout nonsense. I wouldn't expect too much.
I mean, I've never had an issue. Actually, that's not true. I have had issues
Maybe
with
you weren't
AMD
asking
where
the right
I've had to
questions.
wipe all the drivers and then reinstall because something errored out. But
Well, I'm certainly
that
not as
happened
experienced as
once. Solid state drives are, I mean, they're not as bad as they used to be, but man,
What about you?
they are
My
expensive.
fellow night owl. Why can't you sleep?
Well, it was my current AMD that did it. That's the only, so that's why, you know, it's the one I'm playing on, well, streaming from right now.
Oh, you know, weight of the world, a tortured soul, things like that.
Oh, a funny night owl. Come on, I
Fires
just
and blowing up.
Feels nice sharing, huh?
What's life without a little danger?
Feels even nicer when people reciprocate.
Just trying
Sleep
to
is
play
not
Hello
very
Kitty
restful
Island
for me.
Adventure and your
I used
toaster
to have
might
horrible
blow up
dreams,
next to
but
you.
Somehow it was worse when they stopped. Now it's just this oppressive void.
Fascinating. So you experience discomfort while you sleep? Pain? Are you aware of time passing? I should observe you next time you sleep.
Well, that's not creepy.
Precisely. It's science.
Yeah, that's not good.
Well, it's not like we have private rooms here, so... Sure. Knock yourself out.
For science.
Right.
Aw, the world's a little bit brighter. Teddy, would you go lay down, dude? Why are you staring at me? You're making it very uncomfortable. Damn dogs. All right, 2 down, 3 to go.
Still thinking about what you saw.
I wish Gustav was here.
In Lumiere, did your parents choose your name?
Yeah, I guess. Why?
Mael means chief and prince. I guess princess.
What are you talking about?
The meaning behind your name.
Oh. What made you think of that?
You said you were an unwelcome surprise. But I think even though your birth was unexpected, it was still celebrated. Your name shows how your parents felt about you.
Whew, yeah. That is a recipe for disaster right there, Draxi.
What kind of life they dreamed for you.
Chief. Guess they had bigger dreams for me than I ever did.
Why? What did you dream of?
I didn't.
You must have wanted something for the future.
No. All I wanted back then was to leave Lumiere and see some of the world before I gommaged.
Well, you've certainly done that. What do you dream of now?
I don't know. Still figuring that out.
What do I want? I guess I'm still figuring that out too.
Well, what did you used to want?
Music.
Yeah?
Yeah. Before the fracture, I studied piano at the conservatory. I loved it. I really miss performing at the concert hall. When the lights dim and the room is hushed and the first notes echo through the chamber. I could just lose myself. And feel the music through my fingers.
Yeah, so not even the low-end shit. Their high-end stuff is having the issues.
Every time I play, it feels like my heart's about to break from the beauty of the notes.
That's lovely.
I miss that a lot.
Maybe when this is over, we can fix up the opera house and you can perform for us.
It would be my pleasure.
I want my first concert to be yours. And don't worry, I'll make sure the room is packed. I'll put up posters everywhere in town.
Oh, no pressure, huh? All right. I guess I better start practicing.
Bro, your caps lock is on. Oh, a ton can change in 5 years. Especially in that particular marketplace.
You're finally here.
We are.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yes, we always spend time with Minoko. Always. Always, always, always.
Minoko.
He's the best.
Let me cut your hair.
Why would I be foolish enough to do that?
Just a trim. You look like an overgrown mob.
I beg your pardon. Have you looked in the mirror lately?
Yes, my hair is impeccable. Stop being grumpy. Come on, let's give you some style.
You first, then.
Fine.
Actually, that does look nice. Okay, I'm in. Style away.
Yes, actually, there's a decent chance they might have based him on Hitmonkey a little bit.
Ooh, yes, indeed. This is quite fetching.
Great. We're twins.
Although, I don't know if anybody's ever seen... There is one particular haircut that is just nightmare fuel. Go bald. I mean, I don't even know how to process it. Yeah, I know. It's horrifying. It's horrifying. But then you can switch him over to black. Yeah, but I kind of like that with the Viking look is pretty sweet for him. But him in a dapper suit like that one or that one, you know, also works, but this is a pretty cool look for him. But yeah, bald is just pure nightmare fuel. And I would rock this look for him if it had the overcoat, like Renoir's suit does. Like, I wish it had the overcoat. That's all. Minor complaint, but I like this look for him too. The Pellerin, and you see you do Pellerin bald. You can see all of his scars. Actually, I think I have. Bald Mayel. That's actually kind of nightmare fuel too.
I'm sorry.
Me too.
Did you know sorry was my first rock?
Really?
Francois was super jealous, but he got one from Clea instead.
Wait. Francois has his own set of rocks. Why does he keep stealing yours then?
Because we're buddies. Francois is so fun. I miss...
Me too.
Did you...
Really?
Oh, we don't get to spend time with him today.
Wait.
Because...
Okay. Alright, so now we will have a choice to make. We can either go to the monolith. Oh, that music's a little loud in my headset. Let's turn that down a shade.
We've done it. We're really going to face the painters.
And finally break this cycle.
That being said, someone here has been hiding a terrible secret from us.
What are you talking about?
You thought we'd never find out, didn't you? Nobody ever wondered what Esquier was made of, did they? Well, Esquier and I had a chat.
I'm sorry, Versa. She promised me sweet
What?
rocks.
Is that wine?
I stored my personal stash inside it. All excellent vintages. I don't normally share, but I suppose tonight deserves an exception.
Mon ami. I told you to stop drinking alone.
Like, did he just, like, dump all the bottles
To
Like-
your great generosity.
into him? Like, or is
I don't
SK
know how
capable
you
of
can like
removing a
this.
specific bottle? Like, this is very...
It comes with age.
Do you have apple juice?
Yeah, I'll leave you to it.
Yeah.
My beautiful sister. Doesn't need this happiness.
You embrace her, yet you're condemning her to die.
You brought him here.
I'm not here to fight. But my son, do you know
what it means to disappear into nothingness? Have you thought through the consequences? Not just for you, or even me, but for them. Their memories, their dreams, their love for each other. Who really is the one painting death, and who paints life instead? We exist, and we will exist, for as long as she wants. You want to spoil what we've been given. Sometimes we paint the bars of our own prison. Your despair blinds you. You think you're ready to pay the price. But are you willing to let them pay the price for you? May everything be decided before their very eyes. Between the bars of their prison. In the shadow of the monolith. In the shadow of the monolith.
Now that is some damn fine writing. Wrong one. Yeah, I'm gonna turn the music down just a little bit.
Wow. I drank too much last night.
I can't remember a thing.
You clean me out, mes amis.
You bunch of drunks.
Okay, like I said, we got some choices. The monolith, I mean, it's right there. So we can continue the story, or we can detour a little bit. Like, I'm very curious to go check out Renoir's giraffes and get to the abyss again. But that's just my personal excitement. Let's just keep going with the story. I made up my mind. No, the mask is not ugly at all.
We can finally reach the painters.
Let's make sure we're well prepared beforehand. We still have a little bit of time.
I forgot to change his look back.
You should do the honors.
Oh, that's a journal right freaking there.
Avril, 40th Expedition. Gigi and Edmund were leading. They were on a clean glide to the monolith when they flew into some sort of barrier and just gommaged away. Our gliders are useless without a way past the barrier. Bernard's going to explore on foot, see if there's an entrance. In the meantime, we might as well make ourselves at home. I guess I'll try my hand at fishing. Assuming those sea Nevrons left any fish for us to eat. Rest in peace, Gigi and Edmund.
Let us get wet. Time for swim, swim.
We can do this. For Gustav.
For all of them.
Can't remember if there's any items off to the side. I don't think there is. I think this is just a straightforward, yeah. Because you get anywhere close to her.
Sors et fuis, je t'en prie. Fuis ce tableau maudit, cette toile du
They did a really good job of kind of showing the scale of just how massive this paintress is.
Time to end this. You're outmatched.
Time to strike. Full deck. Your face is sealed.
Blades sharp.
Cut him down. End of the line.
Deck. Death. It's a friend. Here's your card.
Fiery. I'm ready.
Let's go the path. Time to strike.
Messed that one up.
Finesse and grace. Fiery. Out of this canvas.
Well, well. Well, well.
I really wish they didn't make you go through so many turns to get to this point.
My turn.
Let's play.
I'm ready.
Ugh, our attacks do nothing.
I don't understand. The gradient attack should work. Wait, my L.
I don't think this is...
You can. But I think it ends up being roughly the same amount of time. So you might as well have a little fun, build up a gradient. Because I haven't seen everybody's like 3rd level gradient attacks before. Those are very hard to get to, especially when you do a nuke build.
Everybody okay?
Follow her. Quickly.
What?
This might be our only chance.
Yeah. Okay. We are inside the monolith? What was that thing? Why did it help us inside?
Are you all right, Mael?
Up there. She's... the paintress. She's up there.
What do you mean?
I don't know, but I can sense the real paintress. Her heart is above us somewhere.
I guess we head up then.
Great.
Verso, what was that?
I don't know.
Fire. Again. Prepare for annihilation.
that guy's thick. Oh, maybe they're not flyers. They just look like they are. Oh, hang on one second. I gotta take a phone call.
You're outmatched. End of the line.
Let's gamble. Careful. Building up chroma. Full deck. Yo. Again. Teaching her children to paint, huh?
ready to strike.
Let's gamble. Let's play.
So when your sister-in-law and mother-in-law are moving into a house next to yours, and you offer to help
Well,
them,
that will help.
and they call and say, "Hey, can we talk to you for a minute?" It's not going to take a minute. It's going to take a lot longer. So I apologize for that. But yeah, this was my wife's little sister, giving me a large to-do list. So the to-do list will be done at some point. But yeah, sorry about that, folks. If I'd known it was going to take that long, I would have just finished the stream and then called her back later. Yeah, echoing again. Like, yes, I can hear it. I can hear that I'm echoing. Interesting. Did that fix it? No. Interesting. Okay. Okay, now I'm wondering about now. Yeah, it's good now. Okay. I sometimes think that this thing freaks out and just changes shit the longer you're on. Or if there's some auto setting that it thinks it's being helpful by switching something around. I don't even know. I absolutely, when they do that weird shit with the camera, where the camera doesn't catch up to your guy's movements, absolutely pisses me the fuck off. There's several fights where it happens like that. I haven't had to dodge in a fight in, I mean, a long time. We'll just say a long time. There's been no dodging. We've been nuking. Yeah, yeah. Like, they make you so strong that you kind of lose your defensive shit. And then that guy hit like an absolute truck. I thought I saw a white Nevron chilling next to me. I guess he came out to fight me. What time is it? Ooh, shit.
Good stuff.
Oh, and now I'm gonna have to dodge these guys when I kill them. Teddy, would you please lay down, buddy? Yeah, so there's one of these chromatic treasure chest deals, you know, where you have to shoot the 3 things. One's up there, and there's another one that I found. I think it might be back behind me, like up here. I could never find the 3rd one. This was, I think, the one of these types of chests that I was never able to unlock because I could not find the 3rd one. And there's a lot of, like, wrapping side paths. And damn it, I'm getting some lag with the controller now too.
Time to end this.
Okay. So yeah, the chest itself is like up this way, I believe.
End of the
Yeah, that guy's immune to the light damage bonus attack you get from using this particular sword, but the physical part will hit him just fine. I think that's the path through. Literally a second too late. Not even a full second, a half a second. So yeah, here's the chest. We got the one off of there. So I think opposite of here is another path, and I think it was like hidden, tucked up. I mean, it's been about a week since I've been here, or two. I can't remember how long it's been since I was here, because when I got here the first time, I rushed through it, but then after this part, I went and wrapped up as much stuff as I could. So yeah, I could just never find them. I could just never find it to finish it off. So I think this is the path forward through the rest of the area. I mean, and I looked in all the nooks and crannies. So I have no clue what's in there. But I assume you can come back here later. Can't remember how long it is between that flag and the next one. Hopefully it lines up to about the 2-hour mark.
Well, that will help.
See, if you haven't caught on by now, you're kind of recreating some of the main story areas that you've, or they're being recreated. Some of the main story areas you've been through, and this is obviously Stonewave Cliffs, which, you know, probably the most traumatizing event of the game. I wish there was audio included with that, but I'm
Who is she fighting?
pretty sure
Her husband?
that would probably push it into spoiler territory.
Oh, lovely.
The dance begins.
Oh, a Patank. I can't remember if I killed this one or not. I think I did. Actually, double check to make sure his base isn't. I was just looking for his base. Oh, this is actually one of the easier ones to get him to go. I spoke too soon. Maybe. Alright, let's loop around him. You're gonna dip back around the corner. Nope. Alright, I gotcha. Seriously, why didn't that first one hit him? I tilted the camera up a quarter of a degree, and the second one got him.
This hurt.
So this guy, if I'm remembering right, we have to shoot that eye, and then yeah, it's one of these. This is gonna teleport around, and this is actually the best way to do damage to him, if I'm remembering right. By the time you find it, it's going to teleport.
Show me what you can do.
I do.
That's what the nuke gets you.
Not looking good.
See, it's moving so much faster now. Missed completely.
Ready to strike. Break.
Okay.
What's going on, sweetheart? Were you aware, honey, that I was on the phone with your sister for about 20 minutes ago? Come on, slow down just come on.
Not looking good. I'm okay.
You're outmatched.
Oh, I couldn't. Yeah, see, sometimes I lose the. I wish you could change the cursor color. Sometimes I lose it against the background, which is probably intentional. Okay. Out of all the Patang fights, this is by far the worst. And magnified on New Game Plus because he's got so much more health. Damn, I was kind of hoping we'd max out her her gradient right there, because I really wanted to see if I could go Maj this guy out of existence.
Let's carve a path.
See, and then he does this, which makes the aiming even harder. But let's see if we can go Maj.
Out of this campus.
Yep, we can go. It's a lot of work for 5 grandiose catalysts. Of course, if you're on your first playthrough, those are valuable. If you're on your New Game Plus, not so much.
Good stuff.
Is that the path? It's probably a side area. Okay. So we got a mime with a Claire and an obscure. Good time. I might have missed this on my first playthrough. This is not familiar to me at all.
This will hurt.
That is a lot of shields, and I forgot to heal in between.
I can do it.
Time to end
Yeah, the buffs, debuffs in Strike Force are definitely, yeah, they definitely can be something. That's for sure. You know, let's just.
Finesse and grace.
Let's carve a path.
Oh, that's right. This is level 2. I was hoping to, because this thing's almost broken, but we should be able to do perfect break. And now it'll really take some damage. Oh, damn, I wish I had the 9 so I could do Endbringer. Wow, 1.7? Highest damage was 2? That was a good hit from him. I don't know that I've ever done that. Voluminous haircut for Cielo, looks like. Okay. I'm actually out of time for the day. Unfortunately, the phone call from my sister-in-law obviously ate up a bunch of time, and I do apologize for that. But we'll pick up from here on Monday, probably. I've got a very busy day tomorrow, and streaming on the weekend is usually pretty rare. But I'm just going to take a short break for about an hour, and then I'm going to do a Marvel Strike Force stream, walking through the 2 events. So, look for that on the channels. On YouTube or here on Twitch. It won't be a long one, maybe an hour, I'm hoping. Yes, I'll be back. I have to go and take care of some stuff, but I'll be back in an hour, give or take, to start those. And then I can't spend any more than 2 hours on that because I have to go and pick up some stuff. So yeah, but thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'll be back in, like I said, about an hour to do a Marvel Strike Force stream. Well, the Quasar Red Star event is one of the things I'm going to be demonstrating. But yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. You're only level 75, so that might be the best you're going to get until the next one. But yeah, the Quasar Red Star event is the one I'm going to be demonstrating, and then the Harbinger event. People seem to be struggling with that still. So I'm going to walk through my method. Yeah, you are only 70. You got 30 more levels to go, bro. And then hopefully you don't get to like 104 and then they move it to 110, which is very possible. It's very possible because I'm trying to remember what level characters were when I first started playing. If it was 90 or 95 and now they're at 105, like they bumped the level cap quite a bit. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I can't remember what it was when I started. I want to say it was 90 when I started, 90 or 95, and then it was 100, and then it was 1. But it's jumped, and it gets so expensive. Like the 100 to 105 level increase is millions of gold and like thousands of training materials. It's ridiculous. I really wish they'd ease up on those requirements. Yeah, they move it fairly often. And Galaxy Heroes hasn't budged theirs yet, has they? They're still sitting where they've been sitting forever. I think at some point you have to shut that off, especially when on top of adding character levels, they're still adding gear levels. And you know, they had it yellow stars at first, and then they added red stars, and then they added diamonds. They keep finding ways to tap into the potential of adding power levels to characters. It's like, yeah, you're exactly right. Pick one. They could focus on one and just roll with that and be happy with it. But there's probably less money to be made in a circumstance like that. No conspiracy theory, just a rough guess. Just a rough guess. It's probably way more money to have people do way more things. But, okay, guys. I'll be back in about an hour and for Marvel Strike Force. And if we don't see you until I do my next Claire Obscure stream, that'll be Monday. We'll see everybody on Monday. Thank you for being here. I appreciate 16 viewers is a lot for me, and so it means a lot to me that you guys are here. Feel free, like, follow, share, subscribe if you enjoy the stream. And again, I do really, really apologize for being on the phone, but my sister-in-law and my mother-in-law is in her 80s. They're within weeks of, not even a full 2 weeks of moving from South Carolina to here in Pennsylvania. So they've got a lot on their plate. So, and they never call me. So when they call me, they need something. So I had to tend to that. And I do this stream for family, for my son. So family comes first. Family is important. But yeah, we'll see you guys later. If I don't see you for my next stream, if I don't see you until Monday, enjoy your weekend. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, folks.